Hello and welcome back to the Chewy Gooey Path DLC for Tunisia Tank Warfare 1943. And yeah, we will try to destroy the enemy and win this. I want to have this Coxon farm. I got a new fresh unit of stewards. This time I hope I will record the whole battle. Oh, actually there's more. What is that? Paratrooper Engineer Battalion. Well, who cares? Where should I attack here best? Let's put it like this. These guys are still relatively fresh, put them like this. Relatively fresh, I should say. These I will move in support, these I will leave here, because what are they good for? And let's attack. Oh, what? Ah, come on. But okay, let's do it like this then. And here we go. This steward unit will remain there in case the Germans try something cute, but I don't want to move them too much, in part because, well, many of them are actually immobilized or damaged or have fewer crew members. Now this flank is completely fresh, that's the new reinforcement unit, and they would basically just sweep into here, into the target area, just from the flank. And I have the artillery battery here. Apparently the idiots who ditched their vehicle actually managed to retrieve it, I believe. 1 second. Yeah, I have all vehicles, so they did manage to get it out of their weird position there. As soon as my stewards here swept past the farm and cleared it, and there's no enemies here, I will emplace the artillery battery on top of here, from where they have nice overwatch over the whole objective area and can pummel the German infantry with HE. And that's the plan. And really that's all there is to it. I also have some other units like the scout units and destroyed stewards, which I emplace back at the Grove because don't need them, I think. So here we go, initial orders phase. I will give the order to attack, and then that will be it, I hope. And here we go. German infantry probably is right about shitting itself now. Yeah, the tank that we knocked out, I think, in the second battle. And this, of course, where my charge of the light brigade happened, and I lost a bunch of stewards. Okay, there's fire coming, infantry, I think. Yeah. Maybe an anti-tank rifle, actually. What is that? Key point, huh? Yeah. Yeah, there must be an anti-tank rifle. Yep. Mortar. Heavy machine gun. This is like... Oh, snap. This is like some kind of support unit. Haven't knocked out this anti-tank rifleman for now. And that's it. Gonna move up the artillery battery now. There's actually quite a few of mortars landing here, my guys, now. They seem to be placed over here. Didn't I just see flashes coming from here? They damaged one of my stewards already. This is why I'm kind of very... let's move up there a bit. Oh well, my stewards are actually already in position there. Where are these mortars firing from? That's what I want to know. What is that? Oh, firing a ceasefire. Nope, not this time, right? Well, that's where the mortar is. And he's dying in slow motion. Okay. Is that a mortar position or did just one of my shells land there? Okay, I will report back if something interesting happens. Over here we have German infantry. Although not much is coming from that. Because they are trying to counterattack against a tank force, basically. Now what's interesting is this guy is a sniper, which you don't see a lot. And he seems to have a ZF-41 scope, which I didn't know was in game. But other than that, not much else interesting has happened. And the Germans are pulling back. So. Yeah. Minor victory. I mean, come on, we wiped them out. Don't even want to look at the end screen there. Let's see what happened. Yeah, the problem is now, due to how this was drawn, I can't get the last objective as far as I know. Yeah. So even though there's only infantry in my way and they're completely wiped out, basically, I don't think I can win this. But, let's see. Outcome. Despite the success of well, that's the historical outcome, failed to break through to Tunisia. Well, yeah, that's what happened to us as well, although in our case not because of German tanks, but, well. On November 27, the Allies captured Tiburba, but a few days later they got bogged down in fierce battles at Jeddah. At the end of November 1942, the Allies' advance to Tunisia was stopped, and in the beginning of December, the German forces counterattacked, and you can do that in this game as well with the Sidi Bouzid campaign. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten in something better, but it was still a victory. And apparently I destroyed a key enemy unit. Yeah, the commander of the battle group of the German one was killed. So yeah, I won. Amazing. There was a neat little campaign where you had worse but more tanks and needed to ambush the better enemy tanks. Pretty sweet. Was a bit unlucky. I think if the combat area had been drawn differently in the last one, we could have gotten the Coxon farm here and probably got a better victory. But at the end of the day, this was actually pretty close to the historical outcome, so that's interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and you know what? Let's look at these statistics. So these are historical units. Colonel Waters is Battalion HQ. Where can you see how many people they killed? I think that's what the point is here, right? Okay, so the command of the 1st platoon, also historical units, they got killed or at least defeated. These two. So where can I see how many kills they got? Ah, okay, here, casualties and captures. So these guys knocked out 4 tanks, I think? Or does that mean they lost 4 tanks? Probably lost 4 tanks, because otherwise why would the platoon be defeated? So they knocked out 2. No, lost. I'm confused. Destroyed. Okay, yeah. So they destroyed 4 tanks and 12 Germans. So command 2 destroyed 2 Germans. And lost 2 tanks and SPG, and these also lost 2 tanks and SPG. And wounded, heavily wounded. Interesting. Okay, I see how this works. And apparently people got medals as well. Purple Heart. Well, yeah, you get that for wounds. So probably some of these heavily wounded personnel got Purple Hearts. Although I think, shouldn't everybody who gets wounded... No, wait. Yeah, shouldn't everybody who gets wounded receive a Purple Heart? I don't know. So the artillery battery got a Distinguished Service Cross. Okay. Yeah, they destroyed 23 Germans, didn't lose a single one. Although I want to say here that you probably shouldn't get a Distinguished Service Cross if you ditch your own vehicle trying to drive out of the cover you dug. That's just incompetent. So, another Distinguished Service Cross, I believe? No, Silver Star. Okay, a Silver Star for somebody in 1st Lieutenant Kellison's platoon. As well as the Purple Heart, as always. Actually, wait. Oh, okay, so that's 2 Purple Hearts and 1 Distinguished Service Medal, and then here the Distinguished Service Cross. What is the difference between the two? I can't say I know much about, maybe these are the better awards, and these are just the ones that you always get. Like, these guys got 4 Purple Hearts, I think, I guess. It's hard to say. The UI in this game is not necessarily clear. Although, to be fair, the one from Battlefield 5 also not that great. Destroyed tanks and... now here it would be cool if they also told you which type. These destroyed guns... Ah, MG, okay. So, what did they get? Distinguished Service Cross and a Silver Star. These guys who got defeated also Distinguished Service Cross. What does this mean? Captures. Okay, they captured 0.8 infantrymen. Okay. I guess it was an infantryman who had lost a hand or something. And these captured some heavy weapons as well. Yeah, these kind of came in the end, Company C, and got all the glory. Like, they destroyed a bunch of people, but those were all, like, German guys. And they got some, and they lost some wounded personnel for nothing else. These guys actually did the hard fighting. Let's look at Allied Enemy. I can't click on that. Now I can. Okay, weird. As I said, weird UI. So these got all defeated. Can you see what kind of tanks they had? This tank platoon was apparently still up. I didn't notice. But yeah, they had a company of tanks against 3 of ours, basically. Well, although not at the same time. These knocked out 16 tanks. Yeah, I lost a lot more than the Americans in real life. They didn't get any medals, so usually the Germans gave out the Iron Crosses like candy, but in this case apparently they didn't. Interesting. This infantry platoon also knocked out one of my tanks. Huh. As well as the scout unit, or what was that? Engineer unit. Oh, here you can see what they had. Yeah, pioneers. Oh, you know what? Which tank that was? Probably the one that crashed into the compound and then flipped over. Probably they took out the crew, and that counts as yeah. So that's probably it. But yeah, let's see. What did they have? Battalion command. 1 second. Okay, here it shows me, but not in the ones that were defeated, I guess. Weird. Anyway, enough of that. We won. We actually got a victory, so that's nice. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.